Huh? This ain't nothing new, it's what we been doing. This ain't nothing new, it's what we been doing. What we been doing, what we been doing. This ain't nothing new, it's what we been doing.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mark the seats. We're gonna put our indexing marks and all this other stuff. You see the seat is filthy up in there. It's my kids, man. So this is the reason why the seats is getting changed. And I'm also using this as a point of reference on how the seat was put together. So I'm just gonna look at all of it, the whole seat, see how it was latched, see how that was latched. This little clasp comes here because I'm gonna have to reuse this stuff here. See how it all comes together. And that's what we're gonna do. So what we're about to do is we're about to get started making our index marks, and then we're gonna start disassembling the seat. All right, so check it out. I got all my indexing marks right here. I might have overkilled it a little bit on the indexing marks, but you know, I just like a lot of them. This is the most precision I can get. The seat's a little dirty. I'm gonna wipe it out. I'm gonna wipe these dirty spots off. Like, I don't know why it's bothering me. On the strength that it's about to get disassembled, I just don't want to deal with the filth. And so what's gonna happen next is like these black parts. I got a silver marker. I'm gonna mark. So I'm doing this with black, and then I got a silver marker. I'm gonna mark these black portions with the silver marker so that they'll show up. All these black parts, and in the back as well. In the back as well, I'm gonna mark all these edges right here with the silver marker. With the silver marker, and then we're gonna be ready to disassemble. Alright, so check it out. I ended up using a white pencil I got. I stole it out of my wife's sewing kit. And then I did black. The silver just wasn't showing up really well, and I don't want to miss anything. So this is what I did. I said, excuse how filthy the seat is, but this is one of the main reasons why it's getting changed. So we're gonna get started on cutting this thing up. Now I'm gonna clean out this. This is the worst part by far, as far as like something my kids spilled in the car. So I'm gonna clean that up, and then we're gonna get to doing this thing, cutting this thing up, getting ready to start reassembling a new seat. All right, so we got the seat cover all the way off, and if you was watching, I mean, this is all gonna be, it's all in time lapse and stuff, but I mean, you see I was kind of struggling. It looked like I was struggling, but this is what I was trying to prevent, and it happened anyway. This is just glued down to the foam, and these hook and loops are like really, really strong. And if you just kind of yank it up, if you try to yank it up, if this is the system that your vehicle uses, if you're doing this yourself, it will yank it up. So you gotta like try to get your finger on it and then pull the cover away. So yeah, that's that. But I mean, I'm about to glue it back down. I got some foam adhesive spray. I'm gonna glue it right back down, and then we're gonna move forward with disassembling that seat cover. This is like the first half of the seat cut out. I like to leave one half assembled so that I can have a point of reference. So we're gonna trace these out, and then we're gonna start our assembly process. Alright, so here we go right here. I got all these pieces done, and so what's about to happen is we're just gonna go ahead and assemble them. So check it out. All right, so new day. So what we've seen so far is you see me build and trace out this entire piece right here in conjunction with this piece right here. They go together like so, right here. I don't know if that's a good camera, yep, right there. But I need to do some outer pieces so that I can tie this in a lot easier because this overhangs like that, if that makes sense. Camera shot, that's how it overhangs. So I need to tie in the other piece, and then we're gonna get at that. So I got some more pieces to trace. I'm gonna show you right here, those pieces on the table right there. It's like 3 pieces to tie in, and then we're gonna be after it. That's probably terrible cameraing right there, but whatever. He keeps it real on this channel. That's probably gonna get cut out. But anyway, that's what we're about to do. So you're about to see some time lapse. We're gonna set up a time lapse, and I'm gonna trace and cut those out, and then we're gonna get to assembling them, and then that's the first half done, and rinse and repeat. Check it out. I got all my pieces done. These are 3 pieces that I'm gonna have to attach together and then attach to the main piece, and then that's gonna be it for the first half of the seat, not counting the center, but the center portion. But yeah, this is it right here. So we're gonna knock that out. Time lapse mode. Like I said, we ain't learning nothing on these videos. I've done 3 others that showed you exactly what the technique is. This is just, you know, if you're interested in the job and want to see the end result, then we're gonna keep it moving. So, time lapse. All right, so check it out. Just to keep everybody caught up on what's going on, because I know there's a whole lot of moving pieces happening. This is the piece we made first. This is the piece we made second. I'm not sure if it's on camera. It might have died by that time, and I just kept moving. This is the piece you just saw getting made right now. It's the side of the seat. And now all these pieces are about to come together. So, you know, I had to stop it, make sure everybody was caught up, knew what was happening, knew what was going on. So now we're gonna do that. And then after we get done doing that, then we're gonna put our hook and loops on. So, time lapse. I got all this stuff put together, and I just realized that like this right here is a continuation that goes around. And so I'm gonna make the centerpiece that I didn't want, because it's gonna make it really bulky, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think. And so that I can attach it, and then I can attach it here, and then I can go on and attach it all the way down to the point. Let me show you. So it attaches here. The center port connects here, and then it starts on the side right here. And I don't really want to have to tie it in, so I'm just gonna attach it and then do one continuous loop that goes all the way around and connect all the pieces. So that's what I want to do. And so that's what's about to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and just make the centerpiece because it's not made yet, and then I'm going to attach it, and then I'll do the whole thing. And or the plan might change again. Who knows? But we'll find out in a sec. All right. After more review of all the other pieces that come with that centerpiece, we're just going to go ahead and have to do a tie-in right here, because I'm going to have to make so many more pieces to go with that centerpiece. And I don't want to have to do it like with it all connected to other crap, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna have to call this area right here where we're gonna tie it in. It's not hard to tie it in. It's just this area shouldn't be very hard. The intersecting or the T intersections, they get kind of tricky sometimes, but I got skills, I think. I think I got skills. So stand by, I'm gonna put this together. Y'all about to watch that, and then we'll go into making all the pieces that go. Then you won't see this part for a while, and then we'll go into making the pieces to the center, and then we'll tie it all in. And there you have it. All right, so this is my test fit, and it's in there pretty good, and nothing's attached. So I'm really happy with this. So once I stretch it over the material, it's gonna be real tight, but it's fitting. You see, I got the indentation lines that kind of guide me. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Right about there. Yeah, so I know if everything's laying where it should lay. And I couldn't be more happy. This is turning out way better than the other portion, the other seat, to me already. So there you go. And if you need a reference, that's what the seat looked like prior to. And that is that exact opposite of that. So, you know, I leave one side put together so I can have a point of reference because they're just mirrored images of one another. Anyway, there we go. We're about to cut the rest of these pieces. I'm gonna start working on the piece that goes here and the piece that goes right here. And then we'll tie all that in together, and then we're gonna rinse and repeat do the same thing we did for this as we did for that. I should leave one black and the other one cream, huh? So I got a lot of stuff done in between the last time I checked back in and all this other stuff. You know, you get moving. Look, next day you get the moving, and it just happens that way. So right now I'm doing my hook and loops, and I'm gonna finish doing that, and then we're gonna start on working on the other half of the seat. But yeah, I know I was supposed to come back like a couple times in between all that, but get moving, batteries die. It's just, sometimes you just want to get done. And so that's kind of what happened. But as you can see, like the whole seat half is put together right here. Let me see if I can get a good angle on it. Yeah, that's the whole half of the seat is put together, back, forward. And now we just putting the hook and loop on, which is something I should have did a long time ago, but I didn't. And that's where we at right now. So this is what we doing. I don't even know if I want a waist camera doing the hook and loop. You're not gonna see nothing but a bunch of crap. So we're just gonna I'm gonna cut you back on when I'm about to start on something new. All right, we back. I did the hook and loops. This long tasking job of doing all this, and now we can finally start on the dismantling the second half of the seat, and then we're gonna start tracing and putting it back together. So check out that timeline.
This ain't nothing new, it's what we been doing. This ain't nothing new, it's what we been doing. What we been doing. What we been doing.